We didn't plan to find anything that day. Mere expectations, no destination. Just another quiet stretch of land forgotten by time. The kind of place where silence feels heavier than sound, where the wind moves slowly and even the dust seems tired. Every step we took echoed through dry wood and broken ground. The air carried a strange stillness, like something had been waiting here for a long time. And then we saw it, hidden beneath a collapsed wooden shed, barely visible through layers of dust and debris, was a truck. And debris was a truck. A red pickup, or at least what used to be one. The paint had almost disappeared, faded into a dull memory of what it once was. Rust had spread across every surface, like time had claimed it completely. The tyres were flat. The windows were clouded. The metal looked tired. It didn't look like something worth saving, but sometimes what looks lost is just waiting. Waiting for someone to notice. Waiting for someone to care. Waiting for someone to try. We stepped closer, slowly. You don't rush moments like this. Because the first impression matters. We stood there for a while, just looking, listening, feeling. Because restoration doesn't start with tools. It starts with understanding. Every scratch, every dent, every layer of rust tells a story. And if you listen carefully enough, you can hear it. We reached out. Slowly, our hand touched the surface. Dust lifted into the air, floating gently in the light. And beneath it, just barely, we saw it. Red, faint, but still there. Still holding on. That's when you know. It's not gone. It's just hidden. And that's all we needed. We made a decision right there. We're bringing it back, not replacing it, not covering it up, restoring it, the way it deserves. We don't rush the process, we respect it. So we begin the only way you can, one bolt at a time. The first turn of the wrench always tells you everything. You feel the resistance immediately. Rust holding tight, years of pressure, years of stillness. It doesn't want to move, but we don't force it. We work with it slowly, carefully, and then it gives. A small movement, a quiet shift, progress. That's how it starts. One bolt, then another, each one a small victory. Piece by piece, the truck begins to come apart, panels removed, parts separated, everything laid out with intention, because restoration isn't chaos. It's precision, it's patience, it's control. The hood comes off, a deep, heavy sound as it lifts, dust falling from the edges, and underneath, the engine. At first glance, it looks finished. Corrosion everywhere, wires stiff and brittle, surfaces covered in years of neglect. But we don't see damage. We see possibility, because nothing here is truly gone. It just needs time, and effort, and care, so we begin again. Cleaning. The air compressor hums to life. And suddenly, dust explodes into motion, particles flying in every direction, years of silence breaking apart. It's loud, then quiet again, and what's left is something new, cleaner, clearer, closer to what it used to be. We keep going, deeper, into every corner, every gap, every hidden space, until there's nothing left to hide. And now we face the hardest part. Rust. This is where time leaves its mark the deepest. This is where most people stop. Because it's slow, it's repetitive, it demands everything from you. But this is where the transformation truly begins. The wire brush touches the surface. A harsh scraping sound, metal against metal, and slowly, rust begins to fall away, flakes breaking off, drifting down. Like time, letting go. We don't rush it. Every movement is controlled. Every stroke matters. And then, the grinder. A louder sound. More aggressive. Sparks fly into the air, bright flashes cutting through darkness. And beneath it, clean steel, strong solid, alive. This is the moment. Where you realize it's working. Hours pass, then more. But we don't stop, because now we're committed. Every surface is treated, every edge restored, until finally, the body is ready, bare, smooth, prepared. Now we protect it. Primer, even strokes. Soft sound of spray. Layer by layer, the truck begins to rebuild itself. This is the foundation, and without it, nothing lasts. While it cures, we return to the heart. The engine. Piece by piece, we take it apart, carefully, and then we bring it back. Each component cleaned, polished, refined, rebuilt with intention, because when it runs again, it has to be right. No shortcuts, only precision. Now, the moment that changes everything. Colour. The first spray hits the surface, and suddenly it's not the same truck anymore. Red returns, deep, rich, alive. Each pass builds the story. From forgotten to undeniable, reflections begin to appear. Light moves across the surface, and for the first time, it shines. Clear coat seals it. Locks it in. That mirror finish, that showroom glow. You step back, and for a moment, you just look, because now it's real. But we're not done. Inside matters too. The cabin is empty. Old seats removed, dust cleared, a blank space, ready for something new. A beat. New leather, fresh materials, clean design, everything placed with care. Because this isn't just a truck, it's an experience. And now we rebuild, piece by piece, until everything is whole again. The wheels go on, and instantly it stands differently. Stronger, more confident, like it knows it's back. Now, the moment, the first start. Silence fills the space, a deep breath, and then ignition. The engine turns, a pause, a struggle, and then it comes alive, a deep rumble, strong, steady, real. We let it run, let it settle, let it remember. And then we move, slowly. The first roll forward. After all this time, it moves again. The garage door opens, light floods in, and everything changes. Out on the road, it's not the same anymore. It's stronger, faster, alive, from rust to reflection, from silence to power, from forgotten to unforgettable. This is why we do it, not just to fix, but to restore, to bring back what was lost, to bring back what was lost. Because nothing is ever truly gone, if you're willing to rebuild it, and this is just the beginning.